Here's a bit of a mic check, just checking to see how the audio sounds. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. So there's gonna be a sudden change in the audio. I'm still getting back into the swing of things, so bear with me now, please. Alrighty. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I think we're about ready to get things started. Camera quality's kind of dipped a little bit. All right, well, let's just go ahead and hop right in, see what happens here. All right. What is up, loyal lads and ladies? My name is Midnight Wolf, and welcome to a Star Citizen 4.7 gameplay video. We're just gonna see what Star Citizen has to offer, what's new with it. From what I understand, there are things like crafting that we can now do, so that's really cool. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do like Rock Breaker or whatever they call it these days, or Rock Cracker. It's that new mining thing that you can do, kind of like Hathor. Yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right on in. But I really do appreciate you guys swinging by on this. It's been a minute, so yeah, I'm excited. This will be interesting. For those of you who don't know, I have taken quite a bit of a break from Star Citizen and really YouTube in general. So, let me kind of turn the volume on the music down just a hair, just so I can kind of hear myself think a little bit. All right, so yeah, we are getting started back into this thing, and this is kind of like a little build up, if you will, to future content, kind of like a test run, if you will, trying to get back back to kind of where I was, both in the game of Star Citizen as well as in the recording and streaming stuff, because I am way out of practice, and I hope you guys have fun with this. I hope you enjoy it. If you guys have any kind of like feedback or comments or anything, feel free to hop in the live chat and just let's have some fun. So let's pick this guy. Kind of looks like me. And I think we're good to go. Now, from my understanding, I think there has been some hairstyle changes or additions, so there might be something worth looking at just to see what's going on with that, because I haven't really been following along too much. That one's kind of cool. They've really expanded the library. Oh, that one's kind of a cool one. If you're wanting to go with a longer hairstyle look. Okay. There's a lot of good options here. I think that's what I currently have, yeah. What does this one look like? Kind of a shorter version of what I already had. I'm just kind of curious, real quick. So, what does this one look like? This kind of looks like what I would normally do sometimes in real life. It's different. You know what? I might do it. It has a little bit of sway to it. All right, cool. So the funny thing about me starting this up again is I Baldi's up. Yeah. So the funny thing is I was getting ready to get started with streaming, and then all of a sudden my headset died on me, like straight up. Part of it, like it started falling apart. Like the fabric started falling apart, and I unfortunately found a break in the actual headphones themselves where it was not sitting right, and then all of a sudden I realized, oh, it's not even turning on. So we had some issues there, and so I had to purchase new headset. So I am now rocking a Corsair Void Max 2, I believe. And so yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. See how I like it. So to me, I sound a little bit different. It kind of sounds a little muffly on the pass-through microphone to my headset. So it's kind of something I might have to fine tune a little bit, but I'll get it all figured out. We got some time. I do like what Star Citizen is doing here lately with like the one loading screens that you get in the game when you're first booting up, is these like nice little news articles about what's going on in the verse, which is really nice. A nice little touch. I wish I had the time to actually like read all this, but I guarantee you the moment I start reading it all, it'll go away. So if you guys are interested, you can definitely pause the video and read what's going on. You had the Corsair? Oh, nice. Yeah, this is my first go at the Corsair headset. I've um, I've always had the what is it? Fabric right here, actually. The Turtle Beach Stealth is kind of like the one that was geared more towards the PlayStation, and it's an alright headset. It lasted me a good while, until it just crashed. But it was a good one. It lasted me several years. I couldn't ask for a better headset for that time frame. But it was time to definitely upgrade. So I'm excited to give it a try. I am gonna see if I can't figure out more frames here. I don't need to run my phone camera right now, so I could probably do away with that, and that might give me some more frames. Let's exit out of that. And then, so sorry, I'm just doing some quick little changes here. Probably just do that. All right, cool. I'm just trying to get some more performance here. I can turn my camera off, because I was using my phone camera. So that's another change that I've started doing. I'm trying out to see if I like, is I, instead of using my actual like webcam, I'm actually using a my phone camera, and I'm having to use like a third party software to stream it from my phone camera to this other website, and then from the website to OBS Studio, and then from OBS Studio to YouTube. And it's, there's a lot of doors that it has to travel through. So anyways, hopefully that'll kind of free up some space there. It's probably also the shaders that are loading in is probably slowing it down just a hair too. And I could adjust a few graphic settings here and there. Maybe detailed textures, maybe drop that back down to medium. We'll get this all figured out though. Ground textures, I think I want that high though. Is there anything else that we can drop down a little bit better? We'll see what that does. That's a little bit better, but it is a little bit laggier, and it may also be some settings on my network that I need to kind of sort out too. I hope it's all right on the stream. We'll see how it looks. Make sure you download the drivers and software. Mine would allow me to set the 5.1, 7.1, and many games added some layer of the sound games that had the option. Oh, thanks for the tip. Yeah. I actually downloaded iQ and started tweaking some of those settings. I did like the um, sound ID thing, which is kind of cool because it has you go through a list of like different tests, which was cool to then fine tune the headset to your ear, which is kind of cool. Let's see here. I need to deliver this guy. And what else? My pulse. And rip the Aurora series. No, it's a good change. I really like the Mark II and it looks really nice. I think we're good to go though. Let's. What else is am I wanting to grab? Where's my Geo? There it is. We'll deliver that as well. All right. So now I should be able to add. If I can remember all my settings here. Ooh, big lag. What is going on here? Okay, vehicles. So I should be able to add my paints, which is very important. Style is important in these sort of games. Native AA. Really? Oh, that's unfortunate. And also thanks for the native AA tip. I will definitely look into that here in just a second. Let's get these all set up. Style is so important. All right. And the pulse. Just getting all these things set up here properly before we start getting our ships here.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I think the first thing we need to grab is the pulse.
Your vehicle has
Cool. While that's coming up, we can check those settings. So you say the native anti-aliasing. Isn't that this one? Or is it the NVIDIA one? Texture quality. High. See, that's gonna affect my video memory a little bit there. I don't know. We might experience a lot of lag here. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Upscaling setting. Under upscaling technique, or is it this one? Oh, native AA. Okay. Cool. So we got that. And then I'm gonna go back down a little bit. I'm trying to get this back to in the Burwood. There we go. That's at least somewhat better. I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll have to do, I think. I do appreciate the heads up there. That really helps me tremendously. And in typical Star Citizen fashion, the pulse starts off on its side. Love this game. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Ooh, I feel that. I feel that bass, man. That sounds really nice. All right, let's do that. Oh, That's actually nice. They got the animation for getting off of the pulse back. Because for a while it would just like spawn you on top of it, but now that's cool. I'm glad that they fixed that. Let's go ahead and grab the... Sorry, my mind is a little bit all over the place, and I do apologize. Let's drop this down and grab the Geo from here. Will have a high effect on video memory. I was falling through planets last night and climbing down ladders on C2. Oof. Yeah, I've actually had an issue one time where I... let's see, where is it at? Forget. Is it vehicles? There we go. Where there was a random gun. It was at Ghost Hollow. There was a random gun on the ground, and I literally jumped onto that gun, and that's what glitched me through the planet, which was kind of odd. I thought this is where the Geo is. Is this not how you get the Geo anymore? Could have sworn that was how you get it. I'm confused here. I do apologize. I know you can get it from the vehicle terminal, but you used to be able to get it through this. I'm confused here. I did click the deliver button. I mean, I might just have to do it the old-fashioned way, but I don't know. I'm not. I may just be in the wrong tab. That was a bad lag spike.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
There it is.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
All right. So that's actually what we're doing here. So I've never actually done any crafting yet, and this is like my first actual look at crafting. I've never, like, I've been really good about ignoring videos and YouTube content that has shown that stuff off, because I want kind of like a raw reaction to it, and my first initial reaction to it firsthand, without actually like seeing how it all works. So it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve for sure, but I definitely look forward to giving it a try and seeing how I like it. And I do understand that it is version 1 or tier 0, I should say. It's what they kind of like to call it. So I know that it's going to be limited on the grand scope of what crafting is supposed to have, but it still is going to be really good. But that's kind of what we're going to be striving to achieve today, is maybe crafting our first weapon and armor pieces, and we'll see what that all entails. I know it's going to probably involve a lot of mining, which oddly enough is perfect for my Geo. So I'm excited for that, to give that a try. I don't know where the sound effects went there, but that was interesting. All right. So anyways, yeah, so that's kind of the objective, though. I really want to build my first gun, my first couple of armor sets, maybe, and see what we can do. And I might even have some material on hand if it didn't get wiped. I'm not sure how much they've wiped. And I'm not even sure how to get the crafting. I'm not even sure where that's even at. where the fabricate. I don't even know if they give it to you initially, or if you have to go buy one. I'm sure you probably have to go buy one. It would not surprise me. But yeah, I figured I had some resources stacked up because. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I'm seeing new. I forgot the inventory's new too. I forgot about the inventory update. We'll have to take a look at that here in just a second. Because I'm seeing quality levels and stuff like that, which looks like it's quality 0. It's probably because I mined it before the update. So I'm wondering if that's what's going on here. Interesting. Yeah, like everything that was pre-update is all like quality 0. Interesting. You will want to pick up the shooting contrast. Okay. Shift mining my primary thing. If you earn campaign landscape missions last match. Do you know where you buy the fabricator by any chance? Because I'm completely oblivious. I guess we probably will have to go check that out here in just a second. I'm going to... Oh, here we go. Holy cow, this is nice. This is actually like my first look at the inventory. Like I've seen some pictures of it, but actually like seeing it firsthand is kind of interesting. We got gadgets on this one. So that's where we get our multi-tool stuff. We got weapons on this one with attachments. Don't know what that's... Oh, equipment. It's got like a weird syntax message there. And we can actually access proximity stuff. That's cool. I will say this. I don't know how much I like the proximity looting. We'll see how, like, after I play around with it a little bit, see how much I like it. One thing that I've always feared ever since I heard them say that they were going to be doing that, has kind of been the game, like, gamification of the game. Like, obviously the game needs to be fun, and I understand they're trying to do things to make, like, speed things up, but I'm a little like worried that some things are going to be too dumbed down, and I don't know. We'll see how the local inventory thing works out. The whatchamacallit, oh my goodness, I'm blanking on it. A proximity looting. We'll see how we like that, because it like I said, it might be a little bit too gamey. But did I actually access that? That was interesting. Okay. You see, I clicked I right in front of this terminal, and it brought up my local inventory. Sorry, there's a lot going on here. So let's start out with undersuit. Let's just get kind of organized here. So we need undersuit. I'm liking how easy it is to actually see the icons, because everything has color now, so you can actually easily see it. Which, I mean, it did have color, but there would oftentimes there would be like holographic versions of the little thumbnail. But everything that I'm seeing is actually in color, which is kind of nice. Where are my undersuits? Maybe I need to fine-tune the search here. I keep hitting my microphone. Is that the one I'm wanting? Not quite, but it's a good one. That's the one I want. Right there. All right. Now let's get our helmet. Where is it? Did it get deleted? That'd be sad. I don't need that. It may just be on a further tab. Oh, there it is. Sweet. All right, now we want, let's get rid of that and that. Let's do core. Quicksilver, got that going. Let's get arms. You said the proximity is nice for moving gems. Okay, I could see that. Like, you know, there's whenever the game gets to where there's just a lot going on, a lot of loot just like scattered around on the ground, I could see the proximity being nice. Kind of what I'm meaning by that though, like just in terms of like over gamification, is like sometimes it's kind of nice because you know they've taken such a great amount of care to make all of these like animations and things to like physicalize everything, have you pick things up, and whenever it turns into, oh, I can just be near a box and then just be able to drag and drop something from there, as great as that is, like from a logistics standpoint, it does kind of take away from the kind of simulation aspect of the game, which is fine if that's what they're wanting to go with. That's their prerogative, you know, and you know I can live with that. That's more of just a nitpick really than anything. And let's go ahead and do our backpack. And what's in the flare section? I guess I don't have any flare. I'm not hipster enough, I guess. Let's get rid of that. Let's do primary weapons. What do we want to rock? Man, I really like the parallax. Do I have a parallax? That's got a skin. It doesn't look like it. We'll just grab one of our parallax rifles. And then melee. Yeah, I like to have melee weapons. There we go. Let's equip that. The inventory's a little jank in terms of the little filters. I will say that. Special. What's in the special category? Sidearm. You know what? Let's do the Venom. That looks pretty sweet. And what else do we need? Where's the? Is it under utility? Yeah. I was like, where's the multi-tool at? Let's go ahead and equip that real quick. And man, all the icons are so different. So I'm getting used to the new format. We got the cutter tool, which I don't know if it really does anything. We want mining tool. So I guess I can add it to my backpack. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's my backpack inventory. We want a medical attachment. And where's the tractor beam? Here's the tractor beam. We want to equip that. Which, how do I tell if it's equipped? Gadgets. Okay, so that's how you tell if the tractor beam is equipped. We see our knife. We can see a mining gadget. We've got weapons here. I guess this is what's in your hands. And do I want to bring a fancy salvage tool? I mean, I don't know if anything requires the whatchamacallit, the oh, what happened? It doesn't like. There we go. What am I trying to say? I don't know if the oh, what is it called? The salvage material that you get. I don't remember if that is in any kind of crafting recipes, but it would be nice to have. And all right, this is taking a minute. I do apologize, you guys. I'm getting used to the new inventory here. We'll get there. I think we're good to go though, as far as the gear side of things. I think we're somewhat set up. I do need to get a fabricator somehow. So let's go into the city before we really take off and start doing stuff. I think that'd be a good start, just to see where we're at. See where to find the fabricator. You may want some ammo too. That's a good point too. Thanks for the reminder there, because yeah, it's not good to go to a place with zero armor, or zero ammo, I should say. All right, and I probably also should take a few waters with me and stuff
It
too.
was great talking with you. I hope you have a wonderful day.
That's not creepy at all.
Hey there.
I probably could have just flown my ship over to the what is it called? The promenade? Is that what it's called? The retail district or whatever of New Babbage. It's been a minute, it says. So I can't even remember the names of places. Metro Loop. Let's see. Oh, I always try to remember to take 10 to 20 cruise. Yes, like the cruise is like always the best. I do feel like it'd be nice if they could rebalance the food and water a little bit more, because some of the cruise is kind of a little OP, because like what's the point in bringing food with you if that can just restore some of your nutrition? So it's a little OP, but I definitely am guilty of using it myself, because why not? I mean, just take one little bottle with you and you're good for both hunger and thirst. This is my new like outfit, you guys. So this is whenever we do the Life Among the Stars series, like this is what the main character is going to look like in regards to the armor set. I used to rock the Morning Star helmet along with the Inquisitor arms and legs and the Lynx core. But I have a new favorite, and this one has a lot less emissive lighting on it. It does have a little bit on the chest piece, but if I'm wanting to ever be a little bit more stealthy, the Morning Star helmet just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. So, and plus I think this looks a lot cooler, and it kind of fits more of what I'm going for, I think, in regards to the character that I'm trying to create through all of this. So that's just kind of like a little quick sneak peek in what I have planned for the Life Among the Stars series, which this does not necessarily count towards that, because it is going to be, or this type of video or stream is more geared towards a specific like activity, as opposed to just doing random stuff within the verse, you know, living amongst the stars, if you will. So that's the distinction there. I think I went to the right place. I you know, I really didn't even pay attention, to be honest. Aspire Grand. I think yes, this should be right. You will get to craft your new armor.
Anything going on with you?
Oh, I can. That's cool. Okay. So that's the... Man, I'm so discombobulated. I don't know why. I've played this for several years. Okay. Now I'm remembering. Aspire Grand is where you go to, is where your apartments and the hospital is. Dadgummit. You'd think I would remember. It's the Commons. My goodness. At least the train came at the right time.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
And we'll also see if there's a store that has the fabricator. That's a nice view. Another big focus of this particular live stream is I'm wanting to test things out. Oh my goodness, I keep hitting my microphone. Goodness, I do apologize. I'm trying to test things out in regards to the stream quality and the performance as well, trying to dial that in a little bit more. And I'm really wanting to get that dialed in before I start the Life Among the Stars again, because I want it to be pretty solid quality for you guys. All right, am I in the right place? Am I going crazy? Did I not go to the Commons? Where am I at? What is going on here? I am totally lost here. I'm at the Expo Center. How did I get... I thought it said Commons on the thing. Did it not? Connection... Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me here. I'm lost. I guess I need to focus on the actual signage. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that feedback because that really helps me out. I'm in the right place. That's what I thought. But it's, I think it says the... Yeah, this is the expo. I could have sworn I had hopped on the train to the Commons, but I guess not. But I know the Astropub came up with a really nice idea in regards to player trading. If CIG would implement the Expo Center as a place where people could gather up and sell goods and stuff, like a little open market, I think that'd be really cool. I really liked that idea that he came up with. So little stuff like that I like to share and pass it on. Other way. So this is the connection to the Commons. That's Aspire Grand. Okay, I think we're on the right track now. Literally. I hope. If this isn't it, we'll throw our hands up in the air and just go to sleep. Just kidding. Anyway, stream is coming through great. Sweet. That's good to hear because
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
I know back whenever I used to stream all the time, I was having a lot of like really bad compression issues on YouTube where it was not really that clear. So if it's coming out great on you guys' end, that's at least one check mark on things that I'm wanting to improve on. So that's good to hear.
Hi. And
I'm
welcome
also
to
hoping the
New Baggage.
upgrades to the PC are helping prevent the here's where I need to go. I'm hoping that the upgrades to the PC are going to help with the OBS studio crashes that I had, because one of the reasons why I did take a break from streaming was because of OBS was giving me some problems. I couldn't keep a stream running for more than like 5 minutes without it crashing. Let's see if this has a fabricator. And if you're wondering about why I have so many credits, I'm going to be honest. I am not one that used the duping stuff. I did a activity with somebody and they gave me like a ton of credits. So I need to try to find a way to get rid of all of them though before I start the series. I'll probably just gift them out to a bunch of people just to get rid of it, because I want to start out relatively, you know, with very little and then work my way up. Fabricator. This, I feel like this would be a place to find one. Right? Because this is kind of your general store for a bunch of equipment. I don't even know what it would be called. I'm not seeing it. I promise you, I didn't do it the wrong way. Their economy is broken super badly. Man, I'm at a loss here. I have no idea what store. Maybe Planetary Services? Would they have a fabricator? No, this is where you buy resources.
Well, that's life for you.
I just want a fab. I want to fab stuff. There we go. Vehicle components. I mean, would it be under vehicle components? It says buy fabricator at That's an interesting place. Zero to Hero Silver Spoon Edition. That's a weird place to have to go to get a fabricator. I mean, I guess why not? But surely there would be a place here on New Babbage. Right? What's this? Oh, that's a radar. Oh, that's another thing I'm gonna have to worry about, is I think they added radars to the game, which is kind of cool. I don't know what's a good one to have. I'd probably have to look at Urkel Games or whatever it's called. I mean, this is a good stealth one, it looks like. It's a grade A. I think I might have a size 2 radar on my C1. I can't remember. It might even say buttons, vehicles, select ship, C1. Is it even gonna let me select it? I guess it won't let me like look at what ships I have. Interesting. Oh well, we'll get that all sorted out later. We're on a mission. We need to stay focused. Those are where. You said go into vehicles. See, I did that, and it didn't let me select any of the vehicles that I have. I know they don't let you change things because they're out in the hangar, but I figured it would at least let me look what's on them.
Be worse, I guess.
Okay, well, in that case, while I'm here, I need to buy ammo. I think, isn't it at the... Not the Omega Pro, is it? No, there's one that's geared towards, like, ships. Right? What is it? Is it Omega Pro?
Hey there.
No, it's Center Mass. Where's Center Mass? Is it not over here? Oh, it's over to the right.
Hello.
I'm very out of practice with my navigational skills here. I'm wondering if they have personal weapons, attachments. Do they have the ammo that I need? I got the Fresnel. I got the Parallax. Parallax, here we go. We need backpack. Buy 15 of them, sure. And we need a Cambrio. Do they have the canisters? They may not have it here because they just have weapons. Okay, that's not bad. So we should have 15 rounds, or 15 magazines, I mean. Cool. All right, cool. So we are getting there slowly but surely.
How about you? You go?
Hey. Patrol going okay?
All right, is the exit over here? So lost.
Hi.
Nope, I knew it. It was definitely the other direction. All right, I guess we'll go to Mike L1 then. See if we can't get ourselves a refinery, or not a refinery, a fabricator, so we can actually make something. Once in the backpack, we can put. Oh yes, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. All right, so now we're going to the spaceport again. I wonder what this port is for.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
I guess maybe like if I'm wearing clothes, maybe like a
Capsule now approaching
glass,
station.
like face
Stand clear of
wear,
disembarking
maybe?
passengers.
like sunglasses and stuff. Let's take while we're on the thing. Let's take a little bit more of a look here. Let's see. We've got capacity. We've got our move all. What does that button do? I'm not sure what that does. It doesn't really say. We've got clear filters. We got our filters, which is very similar to the looting screens at the terminals. We've got different we've got our torso inventory, we got our legs, our backpack. Wasn't there a consolidation? Oh yeah, you combine. Okay. That's good to know. You just right click on it and you can split it.
Nearing next stop.
Maybe for masters. Oh, okay.
The capsule will be leaving the station
Trying to find
momentarily.
cousin crows and person was 30 minutes of wandering. Yeah. I would definitely get lost at Orison. I still do heavily because I don't really hardly go to Orison. I should. I think it's a beautiful city. Starwear is going to be nice when we can actually mix match clothing and armor. Terminal. Hey Dismer, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. We are just trying out some of the crafting features within 4.7 and also looking at the new inventory screens and all that good stuff. You know, getting the feels back. Getting back into the swing of things of Star Citizen. Oh, I need to get some crews before we head out on our ventures. There's so much to remember.
Well, thanks for listening. I hope
Here
you
we
enjoy
go.
your time in New Babbage.
We want our backpack and maybe I should get some ice cream too.
Hello, and welcome to New Babbage.
And a couple fuses. Actually, it's not a bad idea to grab a couple fuses maybe.
Innovative creativity.
Customs jam outside law. Wow.
And oh yeah, med pins too. I'm glad I saw this.
These cocks were wound any tighter.
Green.
Play 'em like a guitar.
Get a few of those going. Where? Oh, I'm getting some bad audio glitches here in my headset. That was weird. I'll buy like 20 of them. All right, I think we're finally ready to embark on our journey of discovery.
Pretty wild.
All right. It was nice chatting with you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your visit. Hello. and
No, I
welcome
respect
to
that.
New
That, you know,
Babbage, capital city of my
it is a good
creative innovation meets the
quality of life
development.
improvement
Thanks for listening.
from a
I hope you
game
enjoy your time in New Babbage.
standpoint. From a simulation standpoint, that's kind of where it kind of stinks. But Star Citizen is trying to be like a weird cross between simulation and a game, like a arcadey game. So there's gonna be some give and takes there. And you know, I'm here for whatever they decide to do. I mean, they're gonna make decisions that I don't necessarily 100% agree with, and there are gonna be some things that I'm like, heck yeah, man, this is freaking awesome. So it's just kind of one of those where it's like I'm kind of in the middle on, I should say. but I do respect your views on that, because like I said, I mean, like, I'm probably gonna love it too, just for the simple fact that it is gonna be easier to transport stuff and move things around. So I'll definitely make use of it while we got it. And I almost forgot to load up the Geo and the Pulse. We'll get this eventually. There's a lot to remember. So you're getting audio glitch too? Okay, that, I mean, at least we know it's not my headset, because that was what I was getting kind of afraid of. Because it's a brand new one, so I was like, that would suck if my brand new one was having some weird artifact. Sound effects and whatnot. You know, you're saying what I'm saying, and I love the simulation side, which is what I favor also, but get mired down in I need stuff. Right, and then, you know, that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now, trying to like figure out all the logistics of like, oh crap, I need this. Oh yeah, I need that. So I get it. Yeah, it's definitely something that will definitely be a nice tool. Oh, there's the limiter. I was like, why am I not limiting my speed? There we go. Alrighty. Oh. I clicked F4 without thinking, like, oh crap, I need to be careful not to do Alt F4. Oh, uh-oh. Get off. Get off the thing. Uh-oh. Our first major glitch. Holy cow. That ain't good. Can I grab it? Okay. I can at least grab it. It's also artifacting around the thing a little weird. I don't know what that's about. We're just gonna set that aside there. Oh, there we go. That'll work. First major bug of the day right there. Of the patch. There's still something weird about putting Gravlev vehicles on ships. I'm wondering what that will take to fix. What I ended up using for the ground mining last night is the vehicle miners. I used the dual seat running solo because of larger capacity Geo has small capacity. That makes sense. Oh, excuse me. The vehicles, I think, were only a couple 100,000 in cost at Area 18 Glorval. Oh, nice. I think, and this is kind of a little bit like a sudden shift in the topic, but I really think that the one feature that we really need for mining to really shine, especially for like orc gameplay and stuff like that, and even data running and all of that and exploration, is we really need data markers. So that way we can, or you know, being able to plop down a waypoint to a location and have it saved and persist there, so that way we can return to it later. that's when I'm going to really put a much bigger emphasis on mining and doing a lot of stuff. Like crafting is a great step in the right direction, but when they add the ability to save locations, that is like a major game changer. Because then I can have scouting sessions where that's all I do is go around and scout. And that's what I would do. I would just take one of my smaller ships, just going around and marking resources that I would most likely need, especially if it's a resource of a higher quality. I would definitely love to be able to just do that all at once. Just go around and mark it. And then on a day where I'm filling up to mining, then I don't have to sit there and hunt down stuff for 20 minutes before I can actually do the mining. I can actually just go straight to the markers that I have saved. And that is going to really save, I think, on time, because when you're trying to not only scout for yourself, and then you're having to hop out of your vehicle, and then you have to get into another vehicle to then hop out, that takes a lot of time. And if you can just not have to worry about the scouting part, that's just going to save you that much more time. And I really look forward to being able to do that. So that's kind of like, we're going to do a little bit of mining probably today. But whenever that comes out, that's when I'm going to really like probably go like full-blown mining maniac. All right, so you said Microtech L1 is where we go. Is it the Shallow Frontier Station? It's got a hangar. It's got a refinery. So looks like that's where you go. So we'll route to that and see if we can't find it. Being a ship miner, I love flying all over the planets and moons, enjoying the scenery. That is a good point. Like, it definitely, mining is one of those professions that really kind of gets you going to the various different places of various different planets or even asteroid fields. And, you know, obviously, like, one of the big appeals, like, major appeals to Star Citizen is all of the visuals. I mean, it is known to be screenshot simulator. So I definitely agree. Like, that is a great reason to just get out and explore and find the different rocks, and you get to have pretty things to look at while you're doing it. So that's a good point. There we go. I run normally because I prefer YOLO. Back in the day, whenever I did a lot more rock mining, was it Aberdeen? I think had the best Hadanite resource. Oh, that's another thing that I just thought of that crafting brings to the table. Now we're not worried about just Hadanite. We're not just worried about Quantanium. Like, now there's a reason to mine all those random, like, low quality material, or not quality, because that's a different thing now, but those lower valued materials like Laranite or not Laranite. It's Hadanite. The original three. There was Dolivine, Hadanite, and Aphorite. Like, now there's a reason probably to mine those other couple of resources, which is really cool. You hadn't done it much before last night. You know, I honestly don't do a whole lot, or haven't done a whole lot of vehicle mining myself. I've helped out a couple of orgs on various, like, mining group mining sessions. So I've gotten a little bit of ship mining experience, but I think I've only like done like what is it, prospector mining, like once or twice. That's definitely something I want to do a little bit more of, because I do want to mine Quantanium and stuff like that, because I'm sure that's going to be a very valuable resource at some point in the crafting world, in the crafting ecosystem. And if not that, at least Wicklow and his stuff. Hey, how's it going, Dad? I see you've learned the live chat. I thought I was being smooth. I was not. Oh, auto landing actually has you to turn around now. That's kind of cool. That's new. It makes sense. All right. While we're here, let me do some repairs on that little that failed landing attempt there. It wasn't a total failure. We didn't crash. Okay. Right on. Well, don't mind the floating bike. We'll just pretend that's not doing that. Just hope the collisions don't cause the ship to break. I almost forgot about auto landing was a thing. Yeah, sometimes I cheat and use it. All right, let's store everything. Goodbye. It's fun, the game of how big of a rock with percentage of what desirable material can I find, and then can I break it solo maybe. That was one thing that was very difficult, trying to figure out the ship mining stuff, because yeah, you're right, like there's certain minables that you can't really do by yourself, and trying to figure out what the values are is very difficult. Okay, we need to get to the refining deck. I probably should set my spawn while I'm here. I mean, probably wouldn't hurt. Just in case something goes crazy. Here we go. Transfer. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure the refining deck is probably this way. Should be elevators here. Yeah, here we go. All right. Refinery.
glass has been found. Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
It's probably my Moby glass. All right. Is the fabricator in here? I don't even know what it's called. I didn't see it. Would it be under utility? Lifeline module, Northfield. Industrial mining module. Stampede module. The tractor beam attachments. Pro tip. Oh, okay. Thank you for the tip. Okay, I'm not seeing fabricator here. Mining module, gadgets. Oh, here we go. Hey, here it is. Just have to use the right subcategory. So that's what it looks like. The key group. This industry standard item fabricator was the first to utilize the now prevalent blueprint system, which allowed owners to craft duplicates of name brand products from the comfort of the home, or in this case, a spaceship. I would like one, please. All right. Now the fun part. I've got to transport it. But we'll take a look at it probably first before we transport it. Just I want to see what the UI looks like, see what all I can actually do without actually doing anything, like without acquiring blueprints, because I know eventually, like, to get more blueprints we'll have to do different missions and things like that. So I think that's what we'll focus on in probably the next episode, or the next Star Citizen stream, is probably doing some missions and gaining some blueprints, because I really want to see what else we can't find and craft. Okay, here we go. So now we'll go to the hangar. Ready, make item fab force. Okay. All right. So now I should be able to call up the ship again. Then I should be able to go over to the item lift. Click on that, move there, raise. And there it is. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want this guy. Oh, it is movable. Cool. I was a little afraid that you would have to have the big whatchamacallit, tractor beam. You won't be able to see anything really. You can take some weapons or ammo or armor. Oh, okay, cool. Does it only show you what you can craft if you have the material? And of course the blueprint? Is that how that works? So that would be kind of interesting. It'd be kind of nice though if you could see what all you can craft, even if you don't have the materials, just so you know what you need. See if we can do this without crushing ourselves. Oh, fits like a glove. And I should be able to just snap it to the grid, right? Yeah, there we go. So now we have turned our... So I've officially turned my C1 into a mobile fabrication thing. That is cool. So this opens it. So that's, I guess, how you load stuff and also retrieve items. Okay. So if you click that, so we've got the hammer. So this is our blueprints. This is what I own. I've got P4 magazines. I've got S38 magazines. In terms of armor, I've got a basic field recon suit arms and field recon suit and helmet. Okay. Interesting. Armored carapace. I've never heard of this one. Orotite? Azlerite? I've never heard of these minerals. I wonder how you acquire those. So it gives you different stats there. Blueprints. So do I not already own... I guess you don't have the blueprints for the pledge items yet. That's interesting. So you have work orders. So I guess whenever you're fabricating it, this you'll probably will tell you what's in progress, like the time, how much time is left. Yeah, okay. There's the time and delivery locations. Dismantling. Completed orders. Interesting. Fabrication kiosk dismantling. So I would, to dismantle, I would have to put probably an item on there. So let's say, can I dismantle? I don't know if I really want to dismantle anything. I mean, I could probably just get another one of these. So maybe now I can place this down. Wait. I don't understand. Am I supposed to be able to place it down? Can I drag and drop it? Oh, there we go. So now I can place it there. Okay. Then I guess I close it. Now we can open this up and go to recycle. Dismantling. It's not showing up. I guess, do I have to have the blueprint for it? You can acquire and use higher quality materials in the trip. Maybe I might have to have a blueprint for that to be able to actually dismantle it. I have heard something along those lines in some of the talks about this, and maybe that's okay. This is how you get the weapons. Okay, well, I guess I can't really dismantle that just yet. I feel like that should be changed where you could just dismantle anything, but I don't know. We'll see. Have fun. Love you. Love you too, Dad. Thank you for swinging by. You did it right. I'm not sure what you can. Okay. Maybe there's a button I'm supposed to push then. No, that just opens it. Maybe under utility. Deliver all to location inventory. Yeah, nothing's popping up for me to be able to dismantle. I mean, this is the dismantle screen, right? Maybe I just grabbed the one item you can't dismantle yet. I don't know. That would be my luck. Okay, well, in that case, we'll just open it up for now, and we will go to a location that actually has our material. And let's wait, customizing is the only thing I can do. That's weird. Okay, so in order to build P4 magazine, we need Hephaestionite. Well, I don't even know how to say that word. And we need iron. Hephaestionite? And if we wanted to build a P4, we need aluminum, Hephaestion, whatever that word is. Hefe. I don't know if that is an iron. Okay. Aluminum. Okay. So interesting. We've got a lot to learn. I guess we're gonna search for some things, and I've heard that there's changes to the star map in regards to it. Actually gives you some information in regards to mining, so I don't know where you find that information. Maybe if we click on a planet. Oh yeah, here we go. So for Microtech, we can find iron, which is one thing we need. We need the Hephaestionite. That's another thing we need. Be able to mine that. Okay. This is actually very useful information. Being able to know what you can actually find here. I don't know if I've ever actually seen Quantanium anywhere. That's kind of crazy. But it sounds like we're going to have a ship to be able to get a lot of these things. So I may not be properly equipped on this ship. But what we can do maybe is... Because if I need a ship, what do we want to do here? I could go down to Microtech. Or, I'm thinking, y'all. I do apologize. Um. Let's do this. Just plop that there for now. And I think I might have a prospector. Let's store that. I don't know if the fabricator can fit on the prospector. Guess we can find out. Okay, cool. That's kind of neat. So you can do the Shubin contracts and they will give you blueprints. Pretty easy contracts, and you can buy some copper from a place and then use that to turn in. Oh, okay. We'll see if this will even fit on the prospector, because I am uncertain. Well, I don't remember if it even has a cargo bay. I don't think it's gonna fit. Yeah, it doesn't even have a cargo bay. Okay. Well, that was not the right move. Okay, all right, we're learning things. It's been a while since I've even used the prospector, because like I've only used it like once. Do you have a mole? But that feels like overkill for a solo. Is that the only other mining ship that I have? Yeah, it looks like it. All right, well, I guess we're gonna bring out the mole. I don't know if it'll fit in this hangar. Here we go. Deliver here. And this is probably going to go really badly. Trying to do some mole mining with my own. Bring back the time and get. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, let's just put this on here anyways. This is gonna be crazy. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to actually like do this by myself. Where is the? Isn't there a cargo bay somewhere? I really need to get familiar with these ships, especially a lot more now. Now that we've got a reason to mine now, other than to get credits. I thought it had a cargo bay, but I guess it doesn't. I'm wanting to do some ship mining, I guess, because that's how I'm going to be able to get the materials that I need. That's what we're trying to do, but I'm not as familiar with ship mining as I am with hand mining, so this is why I'm kind of like struggling here trying to figure out this stuff out, because this is the first time I've ever actually gotten the mole out since I've bought it in game with in-game credits. And I didn't realize it didn't have a cargo bay. I thought it did, but I guess it doesn't. It'd be easier to do prospect mining. If I can't bring the fabricator, I guess then we'll just have to come back here as our kind of base of operations temporarily, which means I'm going to need to drop that and use the prospector. Okay. We're getting this thing figured out. I do apologize. I'm a noob. Mining noob. Let's see. Store that. Let's get the prospector out. And then while that's coming out, we'll store this so it doesn't despawn. I don't know if it'll despawn, but it might, since this is not a hangar that I own. So it's always good practice, in my opinion, to just, when in doubt, send it down. So we'll try to get the materials that we need. I know we need a bunch of iron, and we need that Hephaestantite, or I don't even know how you say it. So we'll look for those two materials on Microtech. It may not be the greatest planet to mine on, but it does say that you can find those resources here. I don't know if that meant, like, when you click on that, if it gives you the broad scope of like the planet and its moons, or if it is just for Microtech by itself. Like, I'm wondering if I clicked on the moons, if it would give me different information. Alright, Fab will be there at Arc. Mo has cargo bay now in 4.7. Oh, okay. Is it like an external cargo bay? Oop. This is interesting. They've got like all of the HUD elements up here. I don't remember it being that way. But it's kind of cool. Kind of up and out of the way. This has some pretty crazy views. Just one big windshield, which is kind of nice for open views. All right, so now we need to go to Microtech. Not route. It's just behind the elevator toward. Oh, okay.
Fracturing mode on. Shield mining mode on. Mining mode off.
And we're off.
Engaged.
I'm gonna have to like really figure out how to deploy the mining thing and actually use it and use the all of the different controls. Goodness. Oh dang, I'm already at 65% water. Dude is thirsty. All right. This is honestly kind of a good. I think this is probably as good of a spot as any to just drop down and try to scan around. But I think this is honestly probably a really good, like, not guide, but a good beginner's play session, I guess, if you will. Like, if you're interested in playing Star Citizen, if you've never played before, this is probably a good video to watch of what your like initial experiences will be like. Now, granted, I'm a little bit more experienced in regards to just Star Citizen as a whole, so I know the general, like, I know how to navigate in this, that, or the other, for the most part. Other than me getting lost in New Babbage a little bit at the beginning, but that was just a little bit of rust I had to get knocked off. But in regards to the mining stuff, like especially ship mining, like I don't have a whole lot of experience in that, so this is, I think, a really good like showcase of what you would be dealing with and what you're trying to figure out as, you know, to play the game in regards to this particular game loop. So I hope you guys might learn from my mistakes and learn from my failures, and even hopefully learn from my success. Because oh, we found iron. Sweet. That was one of the resources we needed. But I really hope that, you know, that's kind of another like side part of this particular video, is not only to just have some fun with you guys, but maybe it's a great learning opportunity for everybody, like to not do the same things that I do, that
Fracturing mode on.
is just simply because I just don't know what I'm doing.
Mining mode on.
I guess I probably should scan it first.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
See what kind of quality we're dealing with. All right. Where's the quality information? Do I have to get closer to it? I'm confused. Do I have to get really close for that information? Something doesn't seem right. Target. Is it because I'm not targeting? Do I have to target it? Maybe I have to fine tune it? Or maybe I have to have the mining laser out?
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. You will scan with mining head out in mining mode. Just have to hover with crosshairs for a little bit. Oh, okay. Hello? Probably shouldn't do that because that probably will explode. If it's even there. I know in the past there have been times where you could just literally walk through certain minerals or resources. So it could be that it's not even there? Maybe? I might just be glitched. So this might be a bugged deposit, which is kind of sad. Especially this big one. Okay. Still nothing.
Extraction mode on.
Okay, so that's how you extract.
Fracturing mode on.
I might have to find a different vein or something. Oh yeah, it's totally bugged. Okay. It has like 0 collisions. That stinks. We just thought we got lucky. That's all right. We'll find something. Hopefully, hopefully not. They're not all bugged, because that would stink. We got sunset berries over there to the left. We got aphorite. We got something over there like a quasi grazer. It looks like. Dang, man, and like I like it how the first resource we find is one of the resources we actually needed for the crafting, and it just so happened to be bugged out. I mean, that's Star Citizen for you. You win some and you lose some. Pitambu. I don't even know what the heck that is. What is that? Pitambu. What even is that? Some sort of plant. Huh. Interesting. Never heard of that one. Maybe I'm more likely to find more iron closer to the mountains. We're about to find out. You can fly around with mining head out. Don't have to switch to scan mode. Oh, okay.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
I'm just curious about whether or not the mining head like sticks out so much that like I accidentally run into something with it and blow me up. That would suck. Potential Marok location.
Mining mode off.
Sunset berries. More quasi grazers. Tundra Copian. Hey, here's an iron deposit.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
All right. Please work. Will you let me? Pretty please. Well, iron may not be a resource we can get. That's kind of sad. I mean, I could leave the planet and then come back and see if that fixes it. But see, that's kind of where the quantum markers would be really nice to have, is if I could like mark this location and then come back to it later. Let's see. Yeah, this one's kind of bugged. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess, I mean, let me try that, I guess. Maybe let's just like fly straight up and then try to fly straight down. See if we can't come back to the same spot. And maybe by leaving the area and returning, maybe that'll kind of fix it. I'm kind of at a loss. I don't really know what to do there. You'll know it's working in a bug when you see yellow outline rocks. Okay. Ooh. And Kryn, you're amazing. I really do appreciate all of your tips and tidbits of information. This has been very helpful. So I really do appreciate you. Now, the only other resource I've not seen so far that I'm going to need is that one that starts with an H. So I'm a little nervous about that. There's the Copian. Where was the iron? I definitely was at the wrong trajectory, and now I've lost the iron. We'll find it. Heart of the woods. Most people mine on the moons or ours in asteroid belts, though I think I don't hear much about the main planets for mining, though. Certainly can. Huh. Maybe that's where I'll need to go. Hey, here's the H1. Hephaestonite. It'll be really sad if I can't mine it.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Hey, this one's actually showing up. Okay, cool. We found our first mineable resource. Let's see, what kind of... So it's got raw silicon. It's got 75% of the hephaestonite, and then it has another 5% of that same material. And then... where's the quality? Is the quality available to see in this screen? I don't understand where the quality information is. Maybe what if I go to scan mode? Does that show any kind of information? Where does it say the quality? Quality, right? Rawson, 4 10 out of 1,000. Where do you see that?
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Oh, this is the quality. I thought that was like SCU. Okay. So that's the quality of resource. Okay. Well, I don't think we're gonna worry too much about quality today, because this now I'm wanting to try to get something crafted before we end the day. So let's just mine it and see what happens, I guess. So, oh, snap. That was weird. I didn't see this bar go up. Okay, well, we just blasted that to Kingdom Come. Interesting. I'm so scared now. Got 60% hephaestonite. I feel like this UI is not working, because there's supposed to be a bar here that tells me if I'm in the green area or the bad area. Instability is impossible. Maybe that's why. So I'm not able to crack this rock. It's too big. Okay. I think this one is too big for us. That's probably what's the problem on that one. Maybe something a little bit more my size. Let's get the laser power down. This one's considered easy. See, I don't know why this bar is not going up. Oh, is that it? No. Surely not. I'm confused. Yeah, this is kind of being weird. Because, so I know like when you're hand mining, you have your charge percentage, and that's how like how much power you're putting into the mining. And then you have on this side is like a bar that's supposed to rise as you're mining it, and that's your indicator of progress on the mining. And there's a green zone that you're supposed to fall within, and it's not properly updating. Like I'm not able to see that. I don't know if it's my prospector that's messed up. So that's a bit unfortunate. There's more Hephaestonite. Is there any smaller ones though? Did I just break my only my only small ones? That's not good. Oh, I think it's on this side actually. But even this side is not showing the actual information that I need. I don't think this one's doing anything. Yeah, that's weird.
Mining mode off.
So you're saying
Fracturing mode
to switch
on.
to
Mining mode on. Mining mode off. Fracturing mode on. Extraction mode on. Mode on.
yeah, that's not doing anything, I don't think.
Fracturing mode on.
Huh.
Mining mode off.
I think the mining is a bit bugged right now, which is very unfortunate. Oh, here we go. Here's another deposit. I was really hoping to get something crafted today, but may not. Read the message above. Okay. That's what I thought. I just, it's kind of weird. But some of these smaller ones, I'm having the same problem. Or a similar problem, I should say. See, like,
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
I'm not getting... Whenever I mine this... I can't even see what that says on quality. But whenever I mine this, I'm not... The bar that tells you the progress is not going up. So I can't tell if I'm overcharging it or if I'm in the optimal state. Oh, there. Oh, that one works. Holy cow. There we go. It's so hard to see on that white background. There we go. So now we've broke it up into chunks. So I guess now I just need to find the one that has the most of the material I want and then suck that up, right? How much is in this one? That one has inert materials. How much is in this one? 100% of the Hephaestionite. So that's the one we want. Okay, now we're making some progress. It only took us like 9 hours. Oh, we can actually get some silicone too. You know what? Why not? Might as well. That'll help. That might help us down the road on something else that we might need. We've got 1% and then okay, that one's not a good one to suck. We're making some progress here. Here's a good one. This one's like 100% of the Hephaestionite. So you can actually get multiple quality levels within one rock. That's kind of interesting. I didn't expect that. This one has quartz, inert material. I'm wondering, can I fracture that rock? I probably should wait. If I can fracture this rock, then I might can get some of the other material out, right? Whoa. That was almost bad. I just vaporized it. This one's actually not a bad one too.
Fracturing mode on. Extraction mode on.
Okay. So all those other rocks we will leave.
Fracturing mode on.
Is this one that we can crack? It is. But it's only got 40% of the Hephaestionite. We might could crack it up and see if we can't get more percent. It's got 6,000 mass. It's beefy. There we go. This is where using a... Oh, that one's a good one. This is where a tractor beam would come in handy. I don't know if this is actually gathering it. The one that I'm trying to get. Okay. That's an inert material. We don't want that one. That one's a good one.
Extraction mode on.
This one seems to be bugged. Unless it's requiring me to fracture it. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I've got to fracture it some more. Oh, goodness. Get away. Oh, my goodness. This is so sensitive. Oh, that did some damage. Well, that was not good. Slow and steady wins the race, right? There we go. Alright, let's extract you. I'm not sure if I actually grabbed the right rock. Get you. And let's grab some of you. Alright, and some of you. That one has no inert materials. Interesting. Okay, let's see what you have. 53%. That's not bad yield. Or percentage, I should say.
Fracturing mode on.
Let's give it a whirl. Woo! That one's gonna explode. I'm not very good at this. A lot of learning to do. That one has silicon. Oh, this one's a good one. This has what we want.
Extraction mode on.
Okay. Oh, I can actually get that. Okay, cool. So we got that. Can I craft you? Looks like I can.
Fracturing mode on.
Impossible. Well, that stinks. Yep, it's impossible. Confirmed. Alright, let's do maybe one more of these, and then I think we need to try to get some iron. If there is another rock I can mine here. I don't see one. I think this There's one over here to the left. But it's probably too big. Challenging. Okay, so it is possible. Instability 118. Let's give it a try. Hey man, I really do appreciate your help, man. You've been great. And go to the refining deck and choose ship source, then choose Dynex Solvation for the best refining. Okay, cool. Whoa, that one jumped up. Success. Okay. What do you got? You got quartz? Nah, we ain't looking for that. Hey, that's what we want. Oh.
Extraction mode.
Am I allowed to grab it? No, I have to break it down. Even though it's 100% of one material. I feel like if you get down... Whoa! Golly, that is sensitive.
Warning. Power critical.
Yeah, that one's gonna explode.
Power critical. Warning.
I need to back up. Dang it. I really need to pay attention to the laser strength. Oh, goodness. Like, one moment it was like, it just barely jumped up, and then the next moment it is like, full percent. Darn it, man. Yeah, it stinks that because, like, because it only had, like, it had 100% of the same resource, so it'd be kind of neat if I could just suck that up. Since it's already just one material, but I get it. I gotta get it to the right size. All right. There we go.
Extraction mode on.
There, that's what we want right there. Yum 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 yum. That one. Yeah. 100%. All right, I think that was the last one. No, there was actually that one too. Oh, there's another big one that to crack as well. Oh man, it's got.
Fracturing mode on.
Get back. Get back to the optimal range. There we go. So that one jumps up quite a bit, so I gotta be really careful. Yep, right there. There it is. Now we're getting the hang of it. I think.
Extraction mode on.
Alright, that one has everything we need right there. I might need to be careful because I still need iron. I'm only a halfway there. Not a good one. All right, let's find.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode off. Mining mode on.
So now the goal is to find some iron. Try to mine a good chunk of iron. And then hopefully we can craft our first weapon. That is at least the goal for today. So to end the episode, I want to really try to get that weapon crafted. I just gotta find iron that's not bugged. I feel like this is promising. Nope, just says harvestable. Kind of harvestable. Doesn't want to say. Okay. I feel like I'm more likely to find iron in this region than compared to where I started, even though I did find some iron. I feel like it would like the mountains more. What is that? Just harvestables. But I like this. Like, this is actually really kind of cool because now the goal is not to find the most valuable resource. It's actually finding the most useful resource for what it is that you're trying to achieve. And to me, that's better. That's like, that makes mining 1,000 times more bearable, because when you're just going around finding just one resource all the time, like Hadanite, for example, it grows stagnant pretty fast. But now I actually have a reason to do it. Like a solid reason. And it's, to me, that's more enjoyable. I have a goal other than to just make money. feel like I've gotten kind of away from the mountains a little bit more, so I might need to start heading back. I need to set up my Tubby eye tracker so I can actually like look around. There's Dolavine. But see, like now, like I probably will have a reason to mine Dolavine now. Because before it was kind of useless. I mean, it had some value. I feel like my radar is broken. Because the last several things that I've seen have just said harvestable. Maybe that's what got damaged when the thing exploded. I need iron. There's more Hephaestus. Hephaestonite. However you say it. I'm wondering if that's one of the ones I actually cracked. Or attempted to crack. It looks familiar. But I'm not worried about that right now. I need to find some iron. There's Aphorite. That's another one of those gems that before crafting was completely useless. You got like very little return from it, so it was a waste of time to mine because you didn't really yield anything from it. But now it has actual value. Pitambu. There's more of that, whatever. That'll be some fun, I think, exploration gameplay that they could definitely add at some point. Is like when you go up to those things, maybe like you scan it, and if it's like a known plant or whatever harvestable, then it can do like a little Galactopedia thing that tells you stuff about it, what it's used for, what its common properties are, what side effects it might have if you might ingest it, you know, various things like that. That would be really cool. And if they ever do decide to do like discoverable stuff, like stuff that's not been discovered, that would be really cool too, because then people could actually like name their own resources that they find. There's Glackazite. I don't know if I really need Glackazite right now, so I'll just pass up on it for right now. Main thing is getting iron. Just need iron. And it's sad that I've already found iron, but unfortunately they were broken. So many things on the screen. Oh, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Where are you, Iron? Yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah, it sticks because like the first ore that I found was iron, but it was broken. Like I couldn't, it wasn't registering that it was mineable. There's a lot popping up over here, so this might be a good sign. I guess I need to start paying attention to my fuel too. I doubt I've spent that much. Let's see, hydrogen. Oh yeah, we still got plenty. Hmm. There's Aphorite. Hmm. Dolavine. Seen that quite a bunch here lately.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on. Mining mode off.
Raw ice. Oh, that's the first time I've seen raw ice. That's cool. Wonder what it's used for. Try to get back towards the mountains a little bit here. Now nothing is popping up. That's crazy. And I hate to say it, but we might have to break this up into a second part. If I can't find any iron, we may not be able to craft our first weapon yet, which is really sad. I was really hoping to be able to get to that today. But that's okay. It will not be the end of the world. I think if I do come across iron and it's not mineable, I probably would just go ahead and call it a night so that I can get to bed soon. But hopefully the game plan will be to find some iron and actually mine some of it today, and then hopefully we can actually get something crafted today as well. That was been my goal. I want to try to stick to it if I can, but if it has to be broken up, we'll definitely have to consider that at the very least. But I do appreciate you guys taking time out of your evening or whatever time zone you're in. You guys have been super amazing. And I really do appreciate you guys swinging by and... Hey, here we go. Here's some iron. Please let me mine it. Please. I need you.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on.
Yes. Okay. I can't get too excited. It's got to be the right size. Impossible. Okay. I kind of figured that was going to be the case, but I think I see one that might be big enough. Impossible. Or small enough, I should say. That one's impossible. So maybe this one. I'm hoping one rock would be enough. Okay, good. Okay, so I really need to not mess this up. That would be kind of devastating. All right, here we go. Just take it nice and slow. All right. Go up 50%. And drop it. 26%. Not too shabby. 25%. Let's go down to 20%. Hey, there we go. All right. What do we got here? 40% inert, 48 iron, 11. So we got a good yield there. Yeah. Only thing is they keep breaking where they're clustered together. I might just have to go ahead and just suck it all up. That one has only 2%, so that one I need to stay away from. Let's see. Oh, that one's perfect. 638 iron, that's not bad. I mean, it's mostly a crap number of 281, but right now we're just focused on, we're not worried about like power and like firepower when it comes to the weapons. That'll come in time with more practice and stuff. I just want to get something crafted today, and so hopefully even 200 quality is good enough. I mean, 639, that's not a pushover amount. Like, that's not terrible. So that's got inert. That's got only 2%. What do you have? Not too bad. We'll take it. Okay, is that the only one I can actually mine in this group? That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Sweet. I don't know how much of that we needed. And you know what? There is another step that I totally forgot about. I'm going to have to refine some stuff, and from what I understand, that's probably not... We probably won't be able to craft something tonight now that I think about it, because I still have to refine it. And that'll take time. So that might be where we end it. We will at least get everything refined that we've gotten so far. or like start the process, I should say. And then see if we can't in the next episode work on actually crafting something. And if we need to come back to Microtech to get more iron to craft our first item, that'll be great. It's just, unfortunately, this did take quite a bit of time to get set up. But now that we've kind of got a rhythm going, that we've got it kind of figured out, I think we can definitely get here a lot faster and mine a lot more things to get ready for crafting. But I think that's kind of where we're going to kind of wrap things up. So let's go ahead and we need to get to, what was it called? It was called Mike L1. Let's get that going. All in all, I'm very happy with the progress we've made. Like, I could not... For my first time doing this mining, ship mining, for the purpose of getting resources, for the purpose of crafting, this is not a bad start. I think, you know, and now that I've got an idea of how it works and what works, what doesn't work, I think it'll go a whole lot smoother the next time we're on. So, which, stay tuned for that. I don't know when the next time the next stream will be. I'm gonna try to at least get one stream a week for Star Citizen if I can. That's my goal. And then soonish we will start Star Citizen Life Among the Stars. So what I'll do is I'll get rid of all of my AUEC, or most of it, I should say, and then we'll just try to kind of start fresh. I don't really want to do a character reset because I don't know if that will actually get rid of my ships that I have. It would be nice if it did. I can't remember if it does or not, because I kind of want to have like a 0 to hero kind of playthrough. Oops. Where I start out with very little or even nothing and then work my way up to eventually acquire multiple ships and multiple gear and all that stuff. But I don't know, we'll see. Like, if I have to pretend that I don't have ships, I can do that too. It's, you know, it's not a big deal. But ooh, and our water is critical. We'll definitely need to take care of that soon. But not a bad start. Like, and this is something that I look forward to doing more of, because now there is a purpose behind it other than just getting AUEC, and I really want to get good at it because that's going to be one of the main loops of the game, really, and one of the main purposes. So I need to definitely practice and get good at it, and I need to probably do a little bit more asteroid mining as well, because that might yield even more resources. I'm sure those would have probably higher yield being out in the middle of nowhere. So that's kind of what I'm thinking will probably be a good idea, and that might be what I do next, to hopefully find a good cluster of iron or something like that to get maybe a larger quantity. I don't know if that's how that works, but I think that I mean, to me it makes sense. Like, you know, if you want to get like a vast majority of random resources, you might want to go to like a specific planet. But if you are looking for a specific like one thing, you might want to go to an asteroid cluster. I don't know, that I'm just kind of speculating that, but we'll see. Oh no. Coming in hot. Ooh. That was sketchy. Oh, kind of came in a little hot. What kind of repairs do we got? 500, that's not bad. Okay. So now I need to probably do a little bit of reading here because Kryn had some suggestions. When you get back to the refinery, store your ship, then go to the refinery deck and choose ship as source, then choose Dynex salvage. Okay, so it looks like you don't have to remove the saddlebags, which is good to know. I'm sure at some point it'll be that way. These little things. I'm sure at some point they will make that a mandatory thing, but according to him, all you have to do is store your ship. So we'll try that out and see. See if that works. So that's going down. Alright, so for larger rocks. So when you get to the refinery, I need to choose the Dynex Solvation for the best yield. Okay. So let's see. Should be over here somewhere.
Cantonment, please report to management as soon as possible. Cantonment to management.
Okay. Refinement Center. Begin. So, material, we got the prospector, set up a work order. So now we want to select the processing type. So he said Dynex is the best. Solvation. Is it this one? Dynex Solventation? Maybe? Let's refine that, refine that. Refine that. Just refine it all. Why not? Get a quote. It'll take 3 hours and cost 633. That's not terrible. I was kind of expecting like tens of thousands, but 600, that's really not terrible. I mean, it's probably not a whole lot of resources, but it's something. Work order accepted. Select the storage option. I guess. Oh, I could put it on some. Oh, that's cool. So maybe when it finishes, it'll actually load up on something? Like a ship or something? Oh, no. Okay. I thought maybe if you selected that, then whenever it finishes, it then automatically stores it, but I guess you have to do it whenever it's done. Okay. Current capacity 7,000. A large surcharge will be added. Okay. All right. Well, I think that will do it. That's not bad. That's not a terrible episode, I would say. I think there's a lot that I learned today. A lot of things that need some work on my end. But we'll get there. We will definitely get there. I am so incredibly happy to be back in this. This is something that's been several months in the works. For those of you who didn't watch my update video a couple of days ago or a few days ago, might have even been a week ago at this point. But I basically outlined what was going on. If you want to check all of the details out, you could definitely check that out. It should be like a 20 to 30 minute long video, where I just kind of go over what's been going on in my life, and just a quick like summary. Basically, things went down all like last year. That death of a dog. We bought a house and had to renovate the house. So all of that, you know, together kind of led to the long break. So that's kind of why I've been gone for a while, but I've got things kind of set up now properly for my office and where I'm going to be doing a lot of my live streams. I still have a lot of things that I need to do in terms of decorating it and soundproofing things, or sound dampening, I should say, things in the space to make it sound a little bit better, because I'm sure on the video it's probably a little bit of an echo, because I really don't have a whole lot of furniture in here right now and things that will absorb the sound. So once I get some more, get like a carpet and some sound dampeners on the walls, hopefully the sound quality will get better there. But all in all, I really do appreciate you guys stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly had fun learning the ropes, and thank you again, Krin Maliki. I hope I pronounced that right. I know you're not here currently, but if you ever do decide to come back and rewatch, I really want to express how much I appreciate your input and everything that you were kind of walking me through. It was very informative and helpful. So I really wanted to express my gratitude there. So anyways, all that to say, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. You guys take care and have a good evening.